See dump right now. Is this right now a dump to 12k, or is this only a fake? Let us speak, because we see, or we saw pump right out, break out from our falling wedge, and the technical price target was 20,930. But then we saw huge, big 1 hourly candle dumping. And right now is a very important moment, because if I'm watching on the 4 hourly, we see we have here big support line. You see support, support, support. And right now it's very clear, if we are breaking this yellow line to the downside, we are going to enter a very huge short position, because this would be big short opportunity. So let's assume we break 20,250 with a clear 50-minute candle. Then I'm expecting that we will break down to 19,760. This alone is 2.5%, 10 exchange 25, 20 exchange over 50% short opportunity. The next price target would be around 19,300, 4.6%. And then one of the biggest support lines is this line at 18,870, 6.8%, 10x average 68, 20x average over 130% short opportunity if we are breaking this yellow line and this yellow and this short line to the downside. So I mean, it depends on the timeline, right? I extend this a little bit without redrawing. So if we break this yellow and this red line, so let's say here at 20,200, then I will enter a big fat short position, because this is very clear. We will see big dump, and we then create also a double top. What the price target, by the way, we can make it technically also. The price target is here around, the price target is here around 19,300. As I told you also, you see here 9,300 or 9,270. I say it around 9,300. You see huge here support and resistance, right? So very clear in my opinion, short entry position if we're breaking here this yellow and red line to the downside. But we are heavily oversold. We should say this, bratans. Therefore, I would wait to enter here short, because heavily oversold on 1 hourly, and we are also as well oversold on the 4 hourly. So therefore 15 minute it's completely into the shit, right? Right into the shit. So therefore I personally would wait right now until it's very clear if we are breaking down. Yes, we could say we formed here a bear flag, right? Technical price target of this bear flag in the immediate short term would be here around 90,939 if we reach it, and closing 50-minute candle. This is a very clear sign for entering a short position. However, I personally waiting right now, standing on the sideline. My long position got stopped out at my entry position, so I again didn't lose money, but also didn't win. But rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, remember rule number 1, right? How Warren Buffett said. So therefore, obviously, if we see here a bounce on this yellow line, if we see a bounce here, then we can immediately enter here a long position, and then the price targets are quite obvious. First price target would be 20,500. The next one would be here around 20,700. The next one would be 20,900, and then we have 21k, right? So 3%, 10x 30%, 20x over 60%, and then obviously we are expecting here to break to 26k, right? 26k, it's 27% from here. Why 26k? Because on the big picture we broke out of this descending broadening wedge, and technical price target is 26k, like you see here, right? So in my opinion, very clear right now. Again, quick summary: if we're breaking below this yellow line and this red line at around 20,200, I'm entering a short position. If we're breaking clearly with a clear 50-minute candle, if we see right now a bounce on this line, on this yellow line to the upside, especially if we're breaking this upper red line, we can enter a long position, right? Ethereum, I go quickly to Ethereum price targets, bratans. So if we are further breaking to the downside, then I'm expecting Ethereum 1,507. And the next price tag would be around 1,461, so 6.5%, 65, 20x average over 140% short opportunity. But if we are right now Bitcoin bouncing to the upside, then the first price tag is 1,596, the next one around 1,626, and then I expecting here to bounce on this big yellow line, a big resistance at 1,750, 12%, 10x, 120%, 20x, 240% long opportunity if Bitcoin breaks to the upside. Why this white line, bratans? Because if I'm zooming out, it's a big resistance line since November 2021. So you see here resistance, resistance, resistance. If we are breaking this line to the upside, so it's 1 year line, if we are breaking through, I would take profits of 1,750 approximately. But if we are breaking through this, there's no limit to see Ethereum at even 3,500, right? If we are breaking, but I'm expecting here bounce because we are in a bear market. Let's see. This is the price targets for Ethereum. Very clear. Watch please S&P 500, as this is very important, because S&P 500 dumping, so do Bitcoin, right? However, S&P 500 looks for me very healthy. We are right now on a very big pivot point because it's a huge resistance line. If we break this resistance line to the upside, you see big resistance here, which support, it was support, it turned into resistance. If we break this line to the upside, this would be very bullish for S&P 500. However, S&P 500 looks very healthy. Why? Because we broke this, or very bullish, we broke this resistance line, this purple resistance line, had a bounce on this and had a huge pump. This is what I told you. S&P 500's leading indicator. If S&P 500 pumping, Bitcoin pumping, altcoins pumping, right? However, 4 hourly still over, heavily overbought. 1 hourly also overbought, and 15 minute is neutral. So we could see here in the S&P 500 further cooling down to the level of 3,800, 3,736, or even again bouncing on this 3,554 purple line. If we see this, then we'll see huge dump also in the crypto market. So watch out for this, bratans. Very clear. Obviously, if we're breaking this purple line to downside, this would horrible for Bitcoin, because then we see S&P 500 dumping and also Bitcoin. So I expecting here further cool down of the S&P 500, and this would mean also Bitcoin would dump, and if Bitcoin dumping, Ethereum dumping, and so on. So very clear. Let us see what will bring the market. I mean, very clear. If we're breaking this yellow and red line to down, so we can short Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all the altcoins. If we're bouncing on this and especially breaking above this red line, we can long Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all the altcoins. So very clear, bratans. Where we are doing it on BitGet, you get at the moment, you can win $10,000 prize pool, and you get after your first trade $50 for free after first trade. And on Bybit, bratans, you get $4,620 for free after a certain amount of initial deposit. Even if you didn't match any requirements, if you're trading through my affiliate link, through BitGet or Bybit, you get free access to my Discord and Telegram channel, which is linked down below, where I provide you all this information much further, because it's quicker and easier, right, to provide just a Telegram or Discord channel. So very clear in my opinion, bratans, and don't miss today is a new episode of my Dubai Trader Blood lifestyle. You wanted this, I shooting this for you. So watch the episode. It's right now also on this channel. It's the 5th episode. It's only 2 minutes investors time. It's very funny, and it brings you also a little bit out from this crypto, but it's also on this crypto channel. So, bratans, thank you everyone for watching. I kiss you, and I'll see you later.